else is? I don't know what I have there. I am here. Let's see what we got. We got gonna put the music on, then I'll get the chat up, guys. So hopefully you can tell me if the music's too loud. If music is too loud, let me know. I would appreciate it. Oh, I'm not in a reading currently. I'm in a reading currently, but and here we are. Gotta refresh this, I guess. It's not working. So there's that. There. Hi! Okay, Yvonne. I can do that. Let me get a set, and you will be the first one. Let me pause some of this stuff so it's not overtly doing stuff. Okay. We're getting there. I think it's... Yeah, you're the first tonight. I don't know if I have a bunch of... Okay. Should work out fine. So hello, hello. Welcome in. I will be doing readings, but I'm going to do a... don't know where Facebook is. Facebook's not showing up. Okay. Hi Tandika, how you doing? I'm gonna read might be having trouble with the let me just write something on here to make sure that something's going through Facebook here. I don't know why. Might not be showing up on... Oh, it is. Okay. It's just not showing up on the thing. Good to see you too. How you doing? Are you guys doing good? Is the music too loud or anything? Let me know. And everywhere. Okay. So let me just get my tea. And I'll put on my candle. Where'd you go, candle? Okay. All is well. Alright, and welcome in everyone. So let's take a breath with me for just a moment. So there's nothing you need to do here tonight. There's nothing you need to hold. If your day has been loud, let this be a softer room. And go ahead and settle in and get comfortable. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Leah. Grab your tea if you have it. I have mine. I gotta put sweetener in mine yet. And so as you arrive, if it feels okay, just place your feet flat on the floor. Oh, I'm doing good, Kelly. Place your feet out flat on the floor. Let your shoulders just drop. And take one slow breath in and through the nose. And then gently out through the mouth. And then there's nothing to clear, nothing to fix. And just noticing where you are. allowing yourself to be here safely. And we're just gonna sit together for a few minutes. So just listen and breathe and just allow yourself to... I missed Yvonne first. Kelly's like, what? She's still here. She thinks she was just scrolling by. Let's see. I have some out already. I just wanted to put some more out. I hear my Pop-Tart wrapper crinkling over here. I ate half of Pop-Tart earlier and it's like crackling. It was funny. Oops. I bumped this. I was like, what is that? I'm gonna keep on thinking, what is that noise? What is that noise? Okay. What else I got? Alright. Yeah, that's good. Oop, can't forget the fairy tales one. I like that one. Fairy tales one is good. Visibly. Hold on. TikTok keeps on restricting me. Visibility for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not gonna... What TikTok wants to do with me. What TikTok wants to do with me. Oh. So Yvonne, what was Yvonne? Oh. So Yvonne, what was Yvonne want to know? I'm just working through a lot of work through a lot in yourself. Like Yvonne, I feel like it's not just, I think it's just you knowing about emotions in general and how the energy you're feeling a move through people, and maybe the live chat isn't on. Oh no, it's buffering. Oh no. Are you still there? Oh, I think it's because I turned something else on here. Just 1 second. I think it's because I put something on. Let me just reset this. Oh, you're here. Okay. Let me just see. Let me take off the preview and go to this. I don't know what's going on. Hold on a second. I don't want to keep on going. Okay. Oh, hold on just a second. I'm trying to fix something. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, I was just fixing something. Seeing if it'll work. We'll see. Alright, is it still buffering? I think we're okay. Alright. Let me see if I can make sure your chat. I'm just gonna wait a second to make sure everything's okay, because I'm not gonna go into a whole reading and then all of a sudden everybody's like, I didn't get it. So, I'm sorry, it took a second. Okay. Should be good now. Okay, so far so good. Okay, here we go. So, your emotions are energy. So, I'm just feeling like when you're doing the Reiki and stuff, you're feeling how the emotions, how they're like moving through their own, those people's bodies themselves, you know? even though they might not realize that it is like, oh no, is it dropping already again? Okay. Let me see if I can. I saw something happen on the side, so I was making sure it was okay. Okay. So that's what I'm feeling more so about that, Yvonne, and just how you're also feeling your own emotions, you're working through them yourself as well. Okay. And your soul, I don't know if your soul knows. Yeah, about dealing with them. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling them come up and just kind of also then working them through more so. I tried putting TikTok on my actual regular computer, and I'm just not having it. All right, we'll just end TikTok today, because TikTok ticked me off. TikTok ticked me off today. All right, so it should be fine now. They took TikTok off, because I had it on the laptop. I'm sorry. I had it on the laptop. They don't like it that I'm showing my video feed a certain way, so then they limit me, which just seems stupid. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to talk to TikTok, right? Like, what the heck? And then I think but if I put on my main computer, TikTok takes so much bandwidth that it messes up everything. So I have it working, but then TikTok is like, no, you can't do it that way. I'm like, what the heck? So anyway, sorry. I don't want to lose everybody else that come on Twitch and everything. So I'll do TikTok later. We'll do TikTok later. Anyway. We'll see how it works. So I don't want to keep on like repeating things to everybody, We're gonna want this a calm live, not like a So we're just got the three that all go to the same one instead of having the separate one. All right. Just want to explain that. That way you weren't like, what's going on? It's not gonna happen anymore. It shouldn't, because I've just got you guys. So TikTok is the one that keeps on messing everything up. All right, your soul knows. So I feel like your soul is like feel with it. I hope everything is feeling with it, Yvonne. I feel like it is like also. Knows that it should be going through these emotions more and feeling them, because it's important for for dealing with it. And part of you that feels that way, and then there's a part of you that feels that way, and then there's a part of you like, why is it always me that is the one that people feel like, but that's part of you too. So you feel bad thinking that, because you do feel like, people do want to come to you, and you do have safety in that in yourself, but also that is kind of like a burden in some ways. No, you're fine. I think I fixed it. I hope I did. I hope I fixed it. If not, let me know. Let's see what it's doing on here. I think I might have fixed it. Maybe not. Am I still buffering? Okay. Maybe I am still buffering. I'm working. I think it's working. Oh, it still thinks I'm doing a virtual camera, so we'll take that off. Yeah, it can be a burden. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, that's what the... I feel like it's also like because of the reason why it feels more so than others is just your energy levels and how, you know, well, sticking up for yourself, having your own boundaries. Sometimes it's like just feeling that more so inside you, and how you feel. Hi, Nikki. Feeling more so inside you and how you feel about it, like maybe taking more of a step back instead of just responding. And because sometimes we respond with our heart so fast before we really understand how much our body and our can really take. I mean, like it's like our heart goes out to these people, but then it's like, just imagine doing that and how much energy that's going to take, and is that going to be too much for you, you know? Yeah, respecting yourself more. Yeah. And another feel into emotions, like, yeah, feeling into how you feel more so than, I think sometimes just empaths, we feel so much for the other people and what they're going through. It's like, let's feel more into yourself and how you're feeling at the time, right? Because like sometimes as healers or people that are trying to raise up the vibration, sometimes we're too into feeling and present with them to really be present with ourselves. I think that can be kind of just the hardest part of understanding. Yeah. Okay, spot on. Because it's like, as much as we want to give, there's so much going on around us too. You know, life in general that is taking our energy away. It's not just our own emotions, but just other things that are happening around us that can be pretty, yeah. And it's just, and this is just spirit saying, okay, yeah, we're spot on about this. Yeah, become your own priority. And that's well said. So, and I feel like, it's not just like the feeling I'm getting from spirit isn't like, we're not telling you, we're seeing you, we see you, we see that you're doing this. You're, like you said, you're standing up for yourself. You're putting these boundaries. You're saying, okay, I'm gonna, you know, it's like really looking at the whole landscape of yourself and how you feel, and you know, and your own energy that you're putting off, that is like, that you might not be putting off to others, but you're feeling and going, okay, you know, I think there's got to be something's got to change there. Oh, self-love. Okay. I'm always on top of these themes for your week, for your weeks. And then, oh yeah, see, fill up your cup. Yeah, because, you know, fill up your cup, not everyone else's. Yeah. Yeah, and then you're able to give more, in respect. Yeah, can't pour from an empty cup. That's right. Yeah. So, yeah, they really... I just feel like, you know, like feel like Spirit's giving you something, just like giving you your own heart, you know, and your own, and holding it in your own hand, and as tender as you do others. It's just, that's what I'm feeling from them. It's like they're like giving it, like give it to you, like you hold your heart as, you know. So yeah, it is confirmation. Yeah. All right. I just, and a hug of comfort too. I feel like there is a lot of going on. Not saying that all bad. It's not bad, I don't feel like, but more just like a comfort, like a nice hug, you know, because sometimes we just want to hug, like, you know, I feel like Spirit's giving that too. The embrace of just a warm and tight embrace is always like comforting. Even when you're not sad, sometimes it's just nice to be held, you know. I feel like sometimes with just feeling that, for, you know, being held by your parents was a you know, like your mom, right? I feel like just getting a hug that way is comforting, and there's nothing, and you can get that from a hug from your spouse, but it's not the same, you know. It's like a different, it's not like they're doing anything wrong, it just doesn't, and that's the feeling I'm getting, more like that kind of hug, you know, where you're, yeah. So thank you, Yvonne, for coming, and I'm glad everything starts settling with the the buffering. I'm sorry about that. I thought, well, I'll put TikTok back on this main thing. Like, no, that doesn't work, because then everything goes crazy. I tried to fix it, but I guess they don't want me to fix it. Spirit's like, why don't you just do it separately? Okay, that's what we'll do today. So there you go. Nikki, are you still here, hon? From Facebook? I can give you a reading if you're still here, honey. So I hope you're doing good, Yvonne, and you know, just I feel like it was more of a, like you said, a confirmation of like how you're on the right path. So that's always good. It's always a good thing. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Pollyanna. I always liked that book, Pollyanna, right? There's a book of Pollyanna? For sure. I want to do fairies. Maybe it's the Pollyanna name. I don't know. You want to just give me a general reading there. We'll see what comes from Spirit. Did you say Yvonne? Oh, much love to you too. Yeah, you know what I mean by the hugs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, something about that. Much love to you too. Thank you. Call me. Alright, Pollyanna, I got a fairy oracle for you. Oh, no, it won't help. It's like something to do with the yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know why TikTok is doing that. It's because I think it's because I have like a the way I have it set up, it thinks it's like a recording of some sort, so whatever. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Music, Nikki. It says, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Let's see. So that's that. I don't know if you can see it as good as, like, it's not like, there you go. So music, I do think just music for spirit music. I think they do talk through our past loved ones. You know, songs will come on when you need them the most, or like even when you're in a store or something, a song that really resonated with you, with something that you've been missing lately, will come on. And I feel like, I don't know how it works, but it does. And you know, all of a sudden it's there. But more so for music, I feel like when you're wanting to lift your spirits, I think they're kind of indicating, you know, like they're indicating to listen to music more. I don't know if if you're used to having something on in the background, but that's what I'm feeling. Like maybe instead of like allowing whatever's going on in your head. Yeah, very much. Yeah, with the spirits, yeah, with past loved ones. I feel like if you're having a lot of like thoughts in your head, yeah, it does lift you. Yeah. Because I feel like sometimes we get too caught up in what we're thinking in our head, and it can like not music keeps you present because you're listening to what's on then at that time. You're not thinking about what was on the last song 2 songs ago, right? So you're present. It's keeping you present. It's keeping you like, and the mood, depending on the music, can lift you up too. So, and just, you know, like people like listening to certain music when they clean or work out. There's reasons for it. So I think it's just the energy that it provides. And I think it's just frequency. I mean, like, just meditation, you know, or the music like I'm playing right now, they have certain frequencies that help, you know, calm you, or, you know, stuff like that. And I really, maybe looking into that more, especially, oh, it does change your mood. Okay. So it's really confirmation more so than a suggestion from spirit. So, or just a reminder, especially if you're like, hey, you know, you should put on music. But I do think spirit does like talk to you through that too. Like even, you know, like past loved ones songs will come on when you need them the most and stuff like that. I don't know how they do it, but they do. You know, the way this world works sometimes is kind of interesting. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So it's like goes hand in hand. Just manifesting. I feel like more so you're talking about fairies here, but I don't know if you're like trying to do the affirmations or manifesting, because sometimes it's like seeing is believing is like, no, it's like to manifest you really have to believe that you know that is going to be your reality, and then it will happen more so, that because it's like oh, you trust me, yeah, real life, yeah. I feel like there's just a lot of, so this card really is a back and forth vice versa for you. So but with the manifesting even more so, it has to be that way, otherwise it, you know, what your reality you feel inside isn't going to reflect outside of you unless you really truly believe that that's, you know, it's what we concentrate on, which really does reflect on the outside of us. So if you were to, you know, reflect on love and spirit, and you really are going to feel that inside. You got, you know, feel that inside, it'll reflect on the outside too. So you'll see more of the and then yeah, we believe in each other, yeah. Well, I'm feeling like a female in spirit. And this female, I feel like it does have like a mother energy. I'm just gonna sit with it for a second. So I'm gonna go deeper, but I feel like there is a lot to do with like keeping. It made me think of fairies, and she is like talking like kind of like innocence and how your innocence there's a feeling of when she was on this earth that she really helped, you know, she like was one that was very caring and kind to like allowing you to, or trying to not grow up too fast and keep that innocence and trust. I feel like she was worried. I feel like her life when she was younger, there was things that had happened that caused her to lose that so fast. So I think she was really there's a lot of care taken into that. And it feels, yeah, your mom, okay. Because I was like a mother, I didn't feel like it was as much of a grandmother. It felt a lot like a mom, like a true mother, like caring and making sure energy. I feel like there was even like things that you wish she would have allowed you to know at times. I feel like she might, you know how like some people when things happen they go the other way, and she, you know, it might have been she didn't like explain a lot about or let you know what was really going on. Was there like something going on with her and your dad? I'm just feeling like they were just having issues. So I feel like she just really tried to keep you away. Yeah, she had to protect you so much. Okay, yeah. But I feel what I'm feeling though is that she really that mattered a lot to her. I feel like you didn't see your grandparents very much. I don't. That's all I'm feeling that. She's not giving me a why. I just felt that from her, like she. And okay, so life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So anything that I feel like she's just saying, you know, I feel like now right now you're because, well, obviously this was when she was alive. I feel like now when she passed, there was a lot of things that you had to feel and heal and learn how to heal on your own, right? And I feel like it's like that, but that I feel like that she did give you the bones of like gratefulness and the sunshine to put the light on the negative. That way you could see it for what it was and not feel like it was part of you. I feel like that's so important because it's like you're not part of that. You're, you know, and she was. It's like you knew like how to put. It just makes me think of like you knew how to put on. You knew that whatever came out of the oven was hot, and you had to use pot holders. That's what she's showing me. Like you knew that it wasn't because your hands couldn't deal with the heat and it was something wrong with you. Is because it's just hot, you know. And it's just kind of interesting. And you had to use you had the tools to deal with it, you know, instead of feeling like, oh, you know, something's wrong. It's like interesting. Oh, that's why she, okay. So she called you. Yeah, I feel like there was just that, um, that part of her on the out, you know, you showed that part of her of what she could be too, you know. I mean, like, I feel like she was positive, but there was like a negative part inside her that she just wanted yours to shine so much, so because it was so important, you know. Spirit, you know. Yeah. And I feel like you didn't really understand that for yourself until just like, I mean, like, it takes a bit to actually feel that yourself. And like, somebody could tell you that you could cope with anything, but they like, you know, now that she's gone, it's like you're feeling like, okay, I really can. I just need to, you know, it's harder when she's gone because there it was that. Yeah. So, um, she's showing me like a porcelain doll even. Like, did you have a couple of those? It makes me feel like you had these porcelain dolls and just, unless they're metaphoric. Yeah, you know, you can, yeah. You can cope with anything. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot that you've gone through since she's passed. Um that I feel like she did hold for you, like, you know, um but I feel like she gave you the tools and you are using them, like that, those pot holders. I don't know. Um, they're showing me like a Christmas train. I don't know if you have a train that you have put out now. Like, do you put it? I know a lot of people do. Oh yeah, I never let it down. Well, I think, Nikki, no matter what you could do, you would never let her down. And I think it's just because you're, as long as you're, it's like she's saying, as long as you're staying true to yourself and you're doing what you feel, she's like, honey, you could never do that. It's like you're her sunshine, you know, like it's just like that's on a cloudy day, you know, that's the, or even that sunshine song, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine, that song, you make me happy, that's what makes, when skies are gray, that song. Yeah, yeah, stay true to yourself. I'll give you one more card from her, but I feel like that those porcelain dolls, I don't know if that makes sense to you, Nikki, but I saw two of them. I don't know if you have two or oh, she's saying that to you. Oh. Don't ever take my sunshine away. Yeah. Aw. So I do think, oh, new beginnings. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So I don't know. I saw porcelain dolls. I don't. And then they had this. Just like a baby. I don't. Maybe that resonates with you more so. Like we have a baby on the way, or just. But I feel like it's. Or coming in the family. Oh, you need a new beginning. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just says protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So I think it's... So probably the porcelain dolls and the baby are... This is just an idea then. This is just something that you've been wanting to do, Nikki, that you haven't felt like it was time yet. Maybe it's never, like, sometimes we think, oh, it's not a good time right now, but maybe instead of putting a time frame on it, just doing it, you know. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, Nikki, I'll leave her love with you, hon. She loves you a lot. Yeah. Well, you know that, but it's just... I don't know. I feel like she, like, what I'm saying is I feel like there was something that she made for you. Was there like a blanket? Like a crocheted blanket? It makes me feel like it might have been yellow. I feel like she made something with her hands though. Crocheted or knitted. Knit. I'm seeing like lines. Like it's more of like, that's why I thought it was a blanket. So anyway. All right, Nikki. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't know if anybody else is on here. Oh, yes, a blanket. Oh, thank you, Nikki. That's nice to hear. Oh, thank you. Just being true to myself like you say you do. Yep. You can stick to it, and that's, you know, that's what matters, right? And that blanket, I wish, you know, it makes me want to crochet. The way she felt was yellow. Okay, yes, yellow. Okay, I didn't see the yellow part. Yeah, I like crocheting. The thing is, I live in Florida, so I can't crochet a lot of blankets because we don't use them that often. But when I do, I always make them too big, and then I take a long time making them, but it's fun. I made one a couple years ago that was as big as so all my kids could like be under it too with me on the couch. It's kind of fun. So, all right. Well, thank you for coming. I might sign off and go to TikTok because everybody is not on Facebook and YouTube. So I just had YouTube today, which is fine. That was very calming. Able to say hi to you guys, and you know, there are different way they do the algorithm. Yeah, it's cold in UK. I know. I used to live in Wisconsin. Wisconsin was a different temperature for sure. So yeah, that's probably like what UK is. You know, my mother-in-law said it was 1 degree, Fahrenheit, which is like really cold, like negative something in Celsius, I think. You have a lovely week too. I'll be on Prism of Light on Thursday, so if you guys you want to stop on by there, I don't know if you've been on there before, but I'll be doing readings there. So you have a lovely week too. See you later. Well, I'll do a little closing that I was going to do for everybody. But I'll close here for TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. And I'll see you Thursday, Nikki. Cool. I'll do closing down and then I'll go to TikTok. So I did you guys and then I'll go over there. But if somebody pops in as I'm doing this, then I'll still give you a reading. No worries. Otherwise, if you're seeing this as a replay, I'm going to be on TikTok, so just letting you know. So before we part, I'll take a moment to notice. Okay, hold on a second. I wrote this down. So before we part, we'll just take a moment to notice how you feel now. And if it's just a little softer than when you arrived, carry that gentleness with you. You don't have to keep it perfectly. Thank you for sharing this quiet space with me. I appreciate it. And sharing it with one another. Wander gently, and I'll be waiting in Wonderland. So I'll be back on Tuesday, and hopefully all my glitches will be fixed, which they should be. I'm getting there. And I thank you for being so understanding, and I love you guys. All right, I'll see you guys later. But if you want to go to TikTok, go ahead. I'll be there for another hour probably. All right, I'll see you guys later then. All right, bye.